Hey guys, sorry. Don't know where it stopped. Hopefully it was not more than a couple seconds that you missed. Yeah, but I think Centurion started playing like the AI, or the computer. I think he's going for a death or glory charge here. Don't really understand it. Yeah, but I'm in complete disarray. Number one, I'm just not good with the Greeks anyway. And number two, I'm sandwiched in between Rome, down there, who could feasibly charge me right about now, and these three silver shields. Silver shields really aren't that much of a deal, but I really didn't want to be sandwiched and just leave some militia pikes to deal with them, because that would have been bad news. So I start moving my cav around so I can go hammer and anvil, you know. Actually did lose some men here, though. My standard carrier from this armored hoplite, it looks like. Which is kind of sad, because I like the standard bearers. They're cool looking. Here I'm maneuvering my cavalry, because they're awesome. Here I begin to engage the stupid silver shields, just to get them off my flank. Here's Carthage slowly moving over. He looks interested in my juicy lines here with not a lot to protect him. But here comes my hammer and anvil. Immediate route there. Bam! Immediate routes. They all route. Which I thought was pretty cool. I did lose some horses though, which kind of ticked me off because I really like those guys. Like I said, they're awesome looking. I just wish that they made actual Greek cav like that. But I think once Biggest realizes that I've already pwned all these silver shields, I don't think he decided to mess with a whole bunch of pikes. There's an exhausted Seleucid pike. They're not exhausted, but they look it. Not charge them because they're not phalanx. They immediately rout.
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
I did lose another horse, which is really annoying. And he decides to chase my cavalry with his little elephants. And his large elephants. So I guess, for some reason, he thought he could outrun my cav with his elephants. Not really a smart idea. Elephants are really slow. And they tire really easily, from what I found. They're very quick to tire, and that's... yeah, they tire out really quickly, so... yeah, here's, but I finished mopping up these pikes and leave, because I don't really want to stick around and get pummeled by a couple elephants. I kind of cut it close there, just a wee bit. And the snipers on top of the elephants start shooting a little bit. But I have my militia pikes here, ready to block the elephants if they try to go for my archers. And my archers are ready to shoot flame at those elephants, so he doesn't pursue. Another smart thing to do, because if he had, I probably would have killed all his elephants or made them run amok. And then killed them, so lose-lose situation. Meanwhile, Platus is still sitting pretty, not even doing anything. He has that one unit right there that's not even doing anything. His units are just spread out over here. For whatever reason, he just didn't want to fight. I mean, it's a good tactic to be a vulture. You can wait until everyone else kills each other off and then finish them off. And I didn't have enough cav to deal with Platus, and I didn't want to hill camp like a noob. I didn't want to sit in a little Spartan Greek noob box thing, and like in my video, Noob Campers. You should go watch that series. It's the best. It's totally worth 40 minutes of your life. Yes, it's probably 35 or 40 minutes long, but it's absolutely worth it. I suggest you watch all 4 parts because it gets really cool. Even though I was terrible when I played it, it was still an awesome battle. And the outcome of this battle is kind of surprising. You'll just have to wait until the end to figure this one out. I urge you to watch this one to the end as well. And I don't mean skip to the end now, I mean like actually watch it. And over here is the results of the Berserker Roman battle. And it actually looks like the Romans and the Berserkers lost an equal number of men. Or the Germans, whatever they are. Just because they're Berserkers doesn't mean they're German. True enough. My heritage is German, so I'm apt to defend them. I have my archers plucking away. Their archers. Their archers are shooting flame at my front lines, preparing for battle. And I move my militia hoplites to better defend my archers. There he charges my cav, and I try to outflank him a bit there. But Praetorian cav are just all around better than these guys, which is pretty sad because I really like them. See, they're just not that good. Praetorians have shields. My guys don't. But at least my general isn't with him. But he actually just smushes one side. So I start trying to outflank him with the other side. And things go downhill from there. And I start bringing over these militia hoplites to protect my flank. But I didn't move fast enough. See, I have a route there. But notice I have these 3 units over here, plus I'm pressing his wing in like this. Here he brings his cav into my archers. He pretty much ruins all my archers. And here's Biggest standing off, ready to engage when he sees an opening. So it's just a huge mess. Here I start moving these militia hoplites. And yeah, it's just a huge brawl. If I were Biggest, I probably would have charged now. Gotten the maximum out of this huge mass of men. See, yeah, I'm not the Greeks often, so I couldn't really tell you a lot about them. Well, I mean, I know their history, but I'm not good with the faction. Here, I finally moved my Spartans in to engage here, and my armored hoplites here. And here I begin to try and outflank again, because I know flanking is my only chance for survival now. I have my archers actually engaging these cavalry, because I know if I can hold until my militia hoplites get here from phalanx, that I can get through. But they run off because my archers routed. Little sissies. So now there's just this giant, yeah, it's even worse mess than it was before. Both sides have bits routing and crap. It's a big mess. And the outcome is grim. It looks grim for me. Very grim. Because it actually looked like I had the advantage before, but again, I'm terrible with the Greeks, so I'm surrounded on both sides. With the defensive formation, I'm holding up reasonably well. And actually he pulls his cav out because of the casualties. And I move my other men in to ensure that it won't happen again. My general dies.
And caused these troops much heartache. Much better to have lived.
My Spartans run, which is